Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious fermenting it ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. I know you do, baby. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. All right. Nothing down to fuck all borough. Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will. The song of death is sweet and endless. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your...
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Kimim motor carriage. This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating. This is bad. For quite a long time, still ongoing. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold. You know what you should do. You should stop the fan and then try it. Do it if you want to die. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easy. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off. The lights are off. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hit. The switch must be broken because nothing happens. The switch must be broken because nothing happens. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of as you slowly abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't, can you? What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your... It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by... The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some water. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from... It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find that a cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with... A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the...
No.
The young woman shakes her head. Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
No. You're a police officer, sir. I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official... Couldn't say. In truth, so far...
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something. She nods.
Good monologue. Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes. You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is...
You sure look like you're from Revachol.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists.
Oh, that. Yeah. Well,
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like, I don't know about that. At around 2, a slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time. Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church. That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself, don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother. Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. A window was smashed. The tape player probably. The song stopped. And furniture too. A real destructathon. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want... I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest. It's 51. The current century? Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization. Glad to have been of assistance.
the door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. This door can only be opened with a key. Still no answer. Still nothing.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your...
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Fantastic.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call...
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this...
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here.
But you still know your way around, yes?
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here, and I'm...
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in...
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco Negro.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the...
This is it. He said...
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here.
Did the debarders themselves tell her?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have...
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the...
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer...
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember? But you see, he didn't.
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here, or some backpacking arsehole. Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilate. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but what are you, brain damaged? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer.
Officer, Maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Officer, you really need to take this up with your station.
Good luck.